Hey Cancer, welcome to your general love reading. I'm going to apologize right up front if I have any Sachi Inchi seeds in my teeth. I love Sachi Inchi seeds, and maybe I'm meant to share this with you. They are higher than almonds in protein, higher in fiber, have less net carbs, and are super high in omega-3s. And I actually love, there's a small company called Brass Roots, and they sell Sachi Inchi butter, and you can find it in some Sprouts grocery stores, but that I think is the only grocery store that they are in, and it is like my jam. So just so that you know, I love it. I've been talking about Sachi Inchi seeds forever though, so long before this company was on the scene. So if you've returned, thank you. If you are new, welcome. I am an intuitive, and as such, some of what you see here on the channel is not going to be traditional tarot. Just take it as it resonates for you. Okay, roles can be reversed in a general reading. I could be reading the baggage that you've been carrying with you for years. I could be reading the energy coming towards you. All right. So I'm going to start by pulling energy for the collective. And then I'm going to go ahead and get intention. And then we're going to roll on this gig here, okay? So let's see what's going on. Okay, you have this awareness here, okay, that this wish, I feel like, is coming in. And you could be getting a lot of messages in meditation or just synchronicities from spirit. But whenever my wish card comes up, it is a reminder to make sure that you have not wished for one thing, but you truly want another. But also, the way I'm feeling this tickle in my throat, it's like spirit is guiding me to say that sometimes you also need to vocalize your wish. Okay, so sometimes just talking things out moves it along. And the intention I'm getting here is that some of you have been fighting the past, okay, and being very guarded in movement forward. So that could be where spirit is really trying to address this with you, is that your wish is ready. Okay? Like they're saying, your wish is my command, but you got to clear out whatever you're carrying in order to not fight this when it comes in. All right, so let's see what's going on here. I'm going to look at your overview, what's being hidden or what is secret here. Okay, current energies, future possibilities, and advice. Ooh. All right, overview. Secrets. Current energy. And potential and advice. Okay. All right, so the overview energy here is that you've been through it, okay? 4 of arrows. Rest, allow your transformation to take place. You're not to the point yet that you have the full understanding and illumination. Perhaps for some of you, this full moon is going to, because they're showing me the pink moon, okay, right here. You see the energy of the pink moon shining through? You put that back up there. It kind of flipped out of my hand. So for some of you, the full moon energy is what's going to actually finally illuminate to you your path forward. But you need to really rest and let this transformation take place. What's being hidden for you, perhaps, is that the Queen of Swords, okay, is transforming and moving into calmer waters. the current energy is that you are really in your head about how long everything's taken. Like, you want this Ace of Cups, and it's just not coming in for you. Like, they really are saying, like, you feel like it turns your world upside down, all of this. But what you're creating here is that there's two paths, kind of like two sides to your story here, where you can be like, what I'm creating is the knowing that I can survive anything, and I'm moving forward to XYZ. Or you could be creating another path where it's like, I'm going to let the lightning come and strike me, okay, in order to figure things out. Now, the future here, it's really interesting. I almost feel like, okay, this is kind of showing your two futures. So you can let the lightning strike. It's not going to do a lot, but surprise you and get you moving. But what you may realize is that you've actually just been walking in circles. So I don't feel like you're going to get a lot out of it other than an understanding that you still need to figure out your path forward. The other side of this is that you're going to realize to come in out of the storm. And I mean, look here, okay? And it's kind of interesting because I feel like regardless whichever path you take, you are going to get to the same place, because you're outside stoking the fire and you can see like your higher self, all right? That spirit guide is in your head trying to wake you up. You can go straight here where you realize that you can bring the fire inside. And bringing the fire inside kind of starts this cycle, right, of the wheel, okay, of creating anew. And by coming into here, coming inside where you know, are more in a safe space, like there's this, you know, the smoke is rising, all right? The intention is rising out of the cave. And there's where you realize that you've been walking in circles. Okay, so it kind of is like you're going to get to where you need to be no matter what. It just depends on whether you take the easy path or the harder path to get there. And maybe you need to take the harder path so that you can have the time inside of that cave to have that rest period to really transform. Okay, so why do you need, like, what's the transformation here? Why do you need this rest? Okay, Empress. Like, maybe you've just woken Empress, or you've woken an Empress, okay? Yeah, if you've just woken an Empress, okay, they're fiery. And it's a little much for you, okay? This Empress is a little much for you. If you have been woken Empress, you're kind of like the world, like she woke and the world was on fire, but she woke and she was on fire. And Spirit's saying, take a minute and sit down. Okay, rest. Rest instead of taking all of that fiery energy forward. Okay, so what it needs to be illuminated here by this pink moon. Okay, patience is valuable because you have a lot of things that are going on here, but there is still something out of view, right, that you're waiting on the clarity for. And timing is everything, right? 10 of Pentacles. There may just be a healing process that you need to go through, or you're waiting for, again, the Empress is the mother. Okay, for some of you, you could be waiting for this Empress that you've just woken, okay, to be, whether it's you or this person, it's about being in the situation of being ready for all of the like love and family and responsibility, where somebody may not quite be there yet. All right, tell me about what's hidden here with the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is still deciding, right? Do I want to release that sultry, swordy side of myself and close that chapter? And I feel like that's what it is about this Empress. Like, again, the Empress is a very spunky sort of energy, okay? Very sassy. And do I want to, be done with that part of my life and come in and settle down, right? Like, I've gone through a huge transformation, or am going through this transformation, right? Perhaps the Queen of Swords is the final transformation to move into the Empress for this person, whether it's you or the one you're dealing with. But, okay, there's the pink hearts. So, this is a divine love, but somebody's got to decide if they're ready to close out their past chapter. So what are you overthinking here about this person, right? Like, why couldn't you just slow down? Like, you don't have to have like this massive fire going all the time. Like, why can't you just slow down through all of this? Why are they addicted to busy? Okay, it's their nature. This person is impulsive and sensual and, okay, they've got a lot to say. They are fiery as shit. Okay, so you definitely could be dealing with a fire sign here. Yeah, right now you're wanting the Ace of Cups, but I feel like this person is not ready to commit to that, okay? They're still listening to their own internal clock. And their internal clock right now may be faster than yours. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but it may be. So tell me about, okay, bringing the fire into the cave. Okay, bringing the fire into the cave really is the hard way. Okay, it is, I'm not ready to go to my destination right now, so I'm going to let the universe drag me until I can get clarity. If you go right to the destination where you realize you've been walking in circles, you get the message, okay? You get the message and you can start fresh. Ace of Pentacles. But you're not going to get that clarity until you get there. Okay, tell me here again about this Empress. Okay, again, I feel like you're ready to settle down. Whoever identifies with the King of Pentacles here. Like there's this desire to settle down, okay? Like I'm stable, I'm secure, I'm ready for this. Okay, but this person is still seeing themselves and trying things and taking leaps, okay? Two of Wands, Seven of Cups. They're doing everything they can to hide from making a choice right now. What's this red flag? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Know that this person is just going to slow things down right now, okay? It's not that they don't want the leap of faith. It's that they have things that they are working on. Yeah, the universe says, okay, you do not need to sit here and hang out in this emotional state with the Four of Swords, okay? The Three of Cups, there is that play, right? Where you have the synergy. I feel like when you get what they're showing me here, okay, before I move on to this, when you get to this field, okay, you see that smoke, all right? From that smoke, see that? There's the Three of Cups. Okay, when you realize that things have been going in circles, you're going to have to get there first in order to see your path forward from this. Okay, yeah, look, it's an ending of the old cycle. The world. I feel like the world leads you here to the Ten of Pentacles. So, tell me why the swan does not want to give up all of their wild ways. They are, you know, I feel like somebody wants to sow their wild oats. Somebody can't decide between the past and the future. All right, we've got the Page of Cups with the Five of Pentacles. I can't decide what I want. Because there is the desire, right? There's the ending here. But there's this fear of putting themselves in this little tiny box forward. And then, you know, is that going to be their life forevermore? Yeah, this person has fear of commitment. Eight of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Wands. I feel like if you haven't had this talk with this person, I feel like that is what could clear things up and let you realize that you've been walking around in circles. You may have tried to start to have this conversation with this person, and it always ends up with them dragging you out to a club or, you know, into bed. But we've got the 8, the 8, and the 8, right? This person is not quite ready to work on themselves. And they need to work on themselves if they want to move to the next state of existence. And they're just not there. Okay? I feel like they're listening, but they're manifesting things that they are very, very emotional about. Yeah, and they're very impatient for all of this to grow. So know that any emotional conversation, like they may just pull their head out of things, like, and not listen, right? Because it's not what they want to hear. Okay, the slow way, all right? When you feel like you're being dragged into the cave, I feel like it's just going another round through the cycle with this person where things look like they're growing, they feel to you like they're growing, but yet nothing has changed. All right. But with that Ace of Swords, which is where you really get the clarity from, you may find that you have other choices. Once you start to love yourself, you may realize that there is other choices out there. And you may actually start communicating with someone new. And you may actually start up with someone new. The key here is to getting to that point. Yeah, getting over the obsession. And I feel like even with the Three of Swords here, is recognizing that really you're not causing any heartbreak here, right? You have put your all into this, and maybe it's time to walk away. What's really funny about this is that the bottom of the deck here, the second I turned the deck over after pulling out the cards for the collective, Spirit made me look at this. Okay, there's the Fall. This is often seen by me, okay, walking away from things that no longer serve you. And then the bottom of the Intention deck here is Adventure. So it's like you have to heal your inner child. Like, what am I seeking here that is a repeating cycle? And when I get there, then I realize, right, like I'm the only thing blocking myself from my true path forward. No longer is the universe dragging me. Now I'm creating for myself. And then look here. The Empress. For some of you, okay, if you're the Empress and this has woken you, you're about to go through an awakening, okay, process. Go through it. For others of you, if you've woken an Empress, this is someone that you are not in a situation with yet. Okay, but when you complete this cycle, I feel like you will be in that, either in that state of mind or starting the new cycle with the Empress. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of Oracle cards. It's just you have to fight through your past to get there. The Earth. Okay. Again, it's realizing, right? 10 of Wands. Like, the growth is all your potential. No one else's. Okay, it's all about you recognizing, I've been wishing for one thing, but I want another. The Drum. Okay, when you come into synchronicity with your own natural rhythm, your own heartbeat, you'll work through those shadows. And that will bring you to where you are divinely meant to be. Okay, and they're showing me here that this sort of beating energy coming out of this drum, right? There's the world, okay? That is the beating heart of Mother Earth, which, right, you got Earth. It's all about this creation of knowledge so that you can truly grow. Okay, so I'm going to move to the extended. I'm going to leave you a sneak peek. The link is down below. If you've watched this far, please click on the like button. That is the only way to truly help the channel to grow and to get the message out to more people. As well, you can like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to know when I post a video. All right, much love. Bye. Okay, Cancer. Tell me about the past energy. Okay. Tell me about the past energy. The vision quest, okay? This has been about finding yourself. This has been about realizing your own true potential, right? Being able to come into that vision, to stand on this earth, right? This new journey is the vision quest.